It's your girl DJ West B, and we are here live at Pedis Mimosas. I need y'all to make some noise right now for the host, Shannon and Mack. Let's go, baby.
Oh yeah.
Bring it out, bring it out, bring it out, What's the deal, baby?
I'm so happy to see you. You're alive?
What? We are both alive.
We're both alive.
We're both here.
Yo, we had COVID at the same time.
Like, for real. Like, we really had the same symptoms on the same day. We, like, texted each other, like, is this happening to you, too?
Jeez, we were in alignment. Yes. COVIDly speaking.
Jeez. This is my COVID sister at this point.
Oh, my God. Look at you, West B. What's goody?
What's the deal, man?
I'm good. I'm alive, I'm well. And we are here live.
We are live.
Pedis and Mimosas.
Like, real live.
Yes.
Like, if something happens, it's live, okay? Like, ain't no rewind or nothing like that. I hope not.
Look at the audience. Give it up for yourselves.
Shout out to yourselves, man.
Yes. I think y'all could do a little bit better than that. Come
Let's
on.
do it.
Yes. Okay.
Just like that, okay?
Exactly. For real. I'm really excited. You know why?
Why?
I got on a great bra.
You got on a great bra?
I got
what
2
kind?
boobs and not 4.
What?
And it really is making my day because I recently found out that I'm a 36G.
What?
I didn't even know they made G bras,
What
bro.
is that? You gotta be a goat for that. Like, I'm just playing. You custom, okay.
Look, my granny was a K.
What?
Them boobies was hanging down to the floor slanging. I'm trying to tell you.
How big do these things go?
I don't know.
Gosh.
But honey love, they took care of me. They got my boobies sitting right. I feel really happy. Got me feeling like honey, cause baby, I'm in love. Okay.
Some of y'all might want to go get a honey love. You feel me? You might find your honey with that love. I'm just saying. Oh, that was nice.
For real. You know what I did over the pandemic?
What'd you do?
I started a whole lip line.
Like lip gloss?
A lipstick line, Pretty Smack.
Oh!
Yes.
What?
Give it up for Pretty Smack.
Okay.
Listen. Pretty Smack Cosmetics right now has 10 amazing matte liquid lip colors, and I have a little ombre lip going on. I got baddie and working girl on my lips right now. You know, give it up for the entrepreneur in the house.
Okay, is that what it's
The
called?
entrepreneur in the house. Come on, you know. Oh, I just feel good. Dad, you know how long it's been? I haven't been on Pedis and Mimosas set. First of all, this is my own set.
This is your set.
I can't even believe it.
This is dope.
I can't even believe it.
How y'all feel about this? This is dope.
Yeah, how y'all feel about this?
I think this is dope.
It's kind of dope, right?
And we all here at the same time right now. This is dope.
You know what I mean?
Cool.
Gotta shout out Goddess Body. Just go check out Goddess Body. Everything is smelling real good, like everything.
Everything?
Everything is super fresh.
Fresh.
Right. I had to get my lashes popping. Shout out to Opulence MD. Those magnetic lashes, baby.
Magnetic.
Listen, I got you, West
Go
B.
ahead, fly, butterfly. Okay. Look, they not even moving. They not even...
Listen.
The magnets is strong.
I'm just so excited to be here. We have a bartender in the building. Look at him. What's up, Rich?
What's up?
How you feeling?
Oh, real good.
You're gonna make some good mimosas for us, right?
Oh, yeah.
We got real creative with the mimosas, y'all. We're gonna have vodka mimosas. Shout out to my Rue Vodka. Yes. We're gonna have Schlumberger sparkling wine. A classic. We just got it for y'all. I don't want to give it all away, so I'm gonna need you guys to keep it locked because I have a great, amazing guest. I'm not gonna give it away. I'm not. Y'all just gonna have to wait until the next segment. So keep it locked right here to Pedis and Mimosas Live.
Just like that.
Yes. Welcome back to Pedis and Mimosas Live. I am your host, Shannon Mack. Please be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. so you don't miss out on anything that we got going on here at Pedis Mimosas Live. But without further ado, I'm going to introduce my beautiful guest for the season premiere here on Pedis Mimosas Live. We have the beautiful songstress, actress, and has become my virtual friend, now friend in person, Sheléa! Sheléa!
You look good, girl. You look good.
No, you looking good.
You look good. You look good. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. This is gorgeous, by the way.
Thank you.
Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Give it up for her, you guys. This is big. This is so big. This is amazing.
Thank you
oh my gosh.
so much.
Ooh, on my throat. Okay.
Sheléa, you look bourgeois.
No, I'm still, taking this in.
Baby.
The sleeves.
You know, I had to get right for you.
No, I have to get right. But you know what's so crazy? I can't believe that we're just meeting.
I know.
I literally thought that we met like a couple years ago, but that's what being in this pandemic is. Yeah.
You guys, Sheléa was on Quarantinia Mimosas like 85 times. Me and Sheléa have been texting, been planning to meet up when she comes to New York with her husband.
Yes.
And when I'm in LA, but we never get it right. But we just always been in touch. Like, I don't know, we just hit it off.
I know,
and
it's crazy
right
because
away.
the first interview that we did, it was just like two sisters just cackling and and it's crazy because I was not married at all. I was the opposite of married.
And look, we're gonna have to talk about that.
Yes.
But before we get into that, I'm going to need you to grab your drink menu because we gotta order drinks, y'all.
Okay.
We cannot be on Pedis and Mimosas and start the conversation before we start drinking.
But here's the thing, boo. Okay,
oh God.
I'm trying to lose some weight.
Why? Wait. Why is it that every single time females get together, girls try to lose weight?
I know. We always lead with that. But
Why?
I really am. I've got some projects coming up and
you look as beautiful as ever.
I gained 25 pounds during the pandemic.
Girl, that's the happy weight. That's the happy weight.
It's happy. I want to keep the happy and lose the weight.
I feel you.
So I'm doing the no bread, the no sugar, the no alcohol.
That's okay.
Okay.
So I got you.
Okay.
So we have an energy boost.
Okay.
Listen, I'm going to take care of you. So I had an IV drip this morning and I got right. That's why my energy's on 10 because of an energy boost, so shout out to them.
Oh, I could use one of those.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Rich is gonna make you an energy boost virgin mimosa.
Ooh, I can't wait to
Yes.
Yes. Thank you, boo.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you already knew. Yes. Okay, I can't wait.
Because you know what? I thought my mother was like, you better not be doing Pedis Mimosas, turn it to no damn alcoholic. I was like, dang, Mom. But you know what's crazy? Like, I really thought about it. And I was like, I don't want to sit on my show and make it feel like I'm promoting just drink, just drink and talk shit. You know what I mean? Like,
well, you have options.
But I wanted to take care of everybody, and I didn't want to leave out the people that abstain from drinking, like yourself.
Exactly.
So we got to take care of everybody. There's enough love for everybody.
Yay,
you feel me?
That's amazing. Yes. I love that.
But Sheléa, I'm having a drink today, sis.
Girl, listen, you deserve it. This is
baby,
your moment. This is your moment.
So we all gotta order drinks. So I give you permission to drink on the job, Rich.
Okay.
It's cool. Just don't get too turned. And I'm gonna need you not to get too turned either because I'm gonna need a good pedicure, okay?
I know. I think I overheard it. How long has it been?
2 years.
What? Girl.
No, not since I got a pedicure. No.
Wait.
Girl, I would be walking in here on my ankles. I wouldn't even have no feet.
Oh, I know.
No, it's been 4 months, 4.5 months.
4.5, yeah.
I was really, okay, so you're in a relationship, so maybe you can attest to this. Yeah. Like, when I was in a relationship, I just felt like I'm gonna always have my toes done. I'm gonna always have my,
yes.
And I'm gonna always have my,
yes.
everything,
But
I'm like, it's just me, so you ain't got to go so hard. It's cool, relax.
I know. I definitely relate to that. But then sometimes you gotta be doing that, for you.
Yes.
And that's what
yes.
you know what I mean? And so
for real. You're right.
It makes you feel good. It makes you feel like, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Yeah.
And my feet need it for sure.
Yeah.
Because these dogs
mine too.
Talking.
Mine too.
So let's order drinks. Let's order drinks, y'all.
Okay.
So what you gonna drink?
I'm gonna have
I already know what I am.
So she's having a pressed mimosa.
Okay.
I am having a classic mimosa with Schlumberger sparkling wine, which
Very
is,
good.
I don't drink any of the sparkling wine.
Oh.
It's all about Schlumberger.
Okay.
So big shout out to them.
Okay, so
for
when
sure.
I'm done, when I get to where I need to be, that's what I'm gonna call. Okay.
I'm still gonna send you home with a bottle. You can
Okay.
just give it to Mr. McDonald.
Okay.
Yes.
Dr. McDonald.
Oh yes, excuse me. Get it right.
Sorry, gotta get it right, baby.
Dr. McDonald, you know? So I'm gonna hook you up, okay?
Okay,
What you
okay.
drinking?
Royalty vodka.
Royalty vodka
okay.
mimosa. That Myru vodka. I'm gonna need a shot of that
Gotcha.
for sure. West B. Cause I know you drinking.
Am I? Am I what? I'm here because of that. I want y'all to El Padrino Tequila. That's right?
Yeah.
El Padrino Tequila Mimosa. Yes. So we had to get all creative with it. We got slurp shots. We're gonna have some shots. Well, maybe you can't have a shot because you know.
No.
But you're gonna take those home. But you're gonna have a shot of energy
Yes.
boost.
Yes.
Okay. So
Yes.
we're gonna do that.
Okay.
But we're gonna take a quick break, and we'll be right back. Welcome back to Pedis and Mimosas Live. I'm your host, Shannon Mack, and I am so excited because A-Lever Beauty.
Ooh.
You see this nail polish?
I do.
You see all this lotion?
Okay.
My feet are ashy. Super ashy. I cannot wait.
Need some moisture.
Yes.
Yes.
Major moisture.
Yeah.
Rich, you got our drinks ready?
Yeah.
Them drinks is looking pretty.
Oh.
Give it up for Rich the bartender, y'all.
Yes, 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 yes.
Yes.
Ooh, I knew this was mine. I
Nice.
just knew it.
An energy
Oh, yes.
boost virgin mimosa, all for you.
I love it. I
Yes.
love it. I'm gonna wait till
So,
everybody gets their drink.
While
before I
Rich,
start sipping.
you know, serves us. Thank
Yeah.
you, Rich. Classic mimosa. Oh, this is so pretty, Pobrecita.
It
So
is pretty.
Yes, it's so pretty.
The royalty for you.
Cheers, my darling. And cheers from a distance. Mwah.
From a distance.
From a distance.
DJ.
Can I have a straw too, Rich?
I know.
Richie
I know. So you won't mess up your lipstick.
Right.
Oh, this is good.
But look, pretty smack, it won't come off on anything.
Plus, I would like that color.
Not even
please.
Dr. McDonald.
What?
Promise. Yeah.
I need it immediately.
So cheers. So we got to do a toast.
Yeah.
So Pedis and Mimosas Live, a toast to survival.
Yes.
What are we toasting specifically to?
We're toasting to Shannon, y'all. Come on, y'all.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
Smack in the
I
house.
appreciate that.
Yeah.
Thank you, thank you,
Yes,
thank you.
yes.
So, okay.
Oh, this is good.
How's your drinks?
So good.
Where's your pressed mimosa? Did you take a sip?
I did. It was great.
Did you take a sip?
Oh, I definitely did.
That royalty mimosa? Because you a royalty, okay? So, Sheléa, how are you?
Girl, it has been, I'm trying to think of the last time we talked, but
You're in marital bliss, which you still are.
which I still am. 1 year in, you guys.
Congratulations!
1 year and some change, and he is just, he's so incredible. He's such a great, incredible man.
Nice.
I'm not big, I don't even want to say this out loud, but I'm sorry, I just love that. First of all, love is love, and however you find it, that is a miracle, and that's an amazing thing. But I see so many, you know, of our sisters, and sometimes it's just like, it's so hard to find a good black man.
Word.
And I found an incredible black man.
Give it up for the black
You know?
men. Make some noise for the black men, for sure.
Yeah, you know,
Right,
I just want to shout that out, you know, because he's just, you know, he's humble, he supports me. I've never had somebody support me. I've never talked about my dreams as much as I have talked about my dreams with this man.
I love it.
He's just, he's
You know
the
what I
love of
see
my
though?
life.
I see that you guys are equally yoked.
Yeah.
That's important.
Yeah,
I feel like when you're
yeah.
equally yoked and your partner, then the support automatically comes because there's no competition.
Yeah.
Or there's no like, well, you're doing all this and I'm not, you know, so there's no jealousy.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So that's
yes.
important.
He's got his own thing,
Right.
you know? So it's crazy because being in a male-dominated industry, you know, where many times it's me and my band, I'm surrounded by men all the time.
Yeah.
I have to have a man who's very secure in
Right.
in who he is and what he does and what his passions are, and he is he's an incredible guy just all by himself. And I read something the other day that really struck me, and it said, true love is when both people think that they're the lucky one.
Aww.
And I was just like, oh my God, that's us.
But Sheléa, let's back it on up like a U-Haul truck real
Yeah,
quick.
yeah.
Talk to me about before you met him though. And like being patient. Because I think I have, you know, full transparency, just a little bit. The
Yeah.
last two guys that I was, just a little bit, I lost a little bit of faith.
Yeah.
I can't even lie.
Yeah.
I was in a space like, God, well,
Yeah.
you know?
I have been there.
And I think that's dangerous.
to lose
be
faith.
to be in
Yeah.
a space where you're just like, well, maybe I'm just going to thug it out the rest of my life by myself. Like, I never had that feeling until after the last one.
Let me tell you something. You know, for both of us, this was our second marriage.
Oh, wow.
And so I know what it feels like to be broken. I know what it feels like to...
Oh, is that what it is? It's being broken?
It's being broken.
How do you put
Yeah.
yourself back together?
You know, loving on yourself. And I know that that's such a broad thing to say, but taking the time to really forgive yourself,
Girl, let's not get
to
on the
give
waterworks.
yourself
I need
grace
some tissue
and
already.
you know, and you have to take that time and do the work. And
Yeah.
and I have to say that before I met Philip, you know, my husband, I was blissfully happy
Good.
on my own. I really liked who I was. And
Right.
it took some time to get there.
Right.
To be okay going to the movies by yourself and going out to eat by
Right.
yourself, treating yourself and really seeing that you are worthy. You're
Right.
worthy of, you know, authentic love without any asterisks.
Right, right.
And
Do you-
that's something that I had to it took some time for me to be able to receive.
Right. Do you ever have a time where you feel like you're there, but then you like lose it? Like, okay, you forgive yourself, you're in a good space, and then one day you wake up, you find yourself feeling like you need to forgive yourself again? Like you need to, like,
Yeah.
do you ever experience that?
It's a daily thing, and even if, like, you know, even I don't know, I'm a church girl too. So to me, the Bible says like you almost have to die daily to yourself, and that means to me, if I have to die daily, that means I have to, like, be renewed daily. I need new mercies. I need new grace. I need new forgiveness. I need to tell myself, give myself a new pep talk to say, you got this, boo. You got this. So I think that's the whole journey. Is that
Yeah.
there never is a moment where you have it all. Recognizing that, like, man, I'm gonna be flying high one day. I'm gonna be in you know, some valleys at other times.
Right.
But I already know that what I have, I am enough.
Right.
And whatever I'm gonna face,
Come
I'm
on with it.
gonna be able to meet that.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That was I feel like it's a perfect segue into your song.
My song, I know. I
Yes.
wrote this song during. I wrote this song during the pandemic. Actually, it's crazy. The fact that, first of all, that we're going to be, you know, May is mental health awareness,
Right.
and I wrote this song during that time, and it's something that I call a song formation. It's like affirmation set to music, and it's just you are enough. You have everything that you need to succeed. And then you say, I have enough. I have everything that I need to succeed. And then it's already in you. So make your dreams come true. It's true. It's already in you. So make your dreams come true. And that's it.
Girl.
And what has been so powerful to me, and that made me so happy to see you knowing that song, baby girl, seeing that you know that, oh my God, that touched me so much. People have DM'd me, literally, and said, I literally wake up to that song every morning. I listen to it every night. I play it for my kids before they go to school. It actually stopped me from committing suicide. And like, that is my reward. That is like above all else. I really don't care about awards and fame and all of that, but when I have another human being tell me that I wanted to live because I listened to something that you created, that's my reward. Yeah, thank you.
Sheléa,
Yeah.
if you would have sang one more verse, I was trying to fight it back. I'm like, please don't let no tears fall. Please don't let no tears fall. I'm a Cancer.
Oh.
It don't take much for me to like really like, you know, but yes,
Yeah.
mental health awareness, extremely important.
Yes.
We have Tila Allen, and the name of her practice is Rain in Us. And she will be on here for the next segment to offer us some ways to, you know, deal with our mental health and to stay on the up and up. So when we come back, Tila Allen, y'all. Give it up for Sheléa.
Thank you guys. Thank you.
As an independent seltzer company with a different perspective, we market differently. Our flavor profiles are different because of that. We have a huge fan base following, and that's a testament to really how good the product is. It says something. Taste brings people back.
Welcome back to Pedis Mimosas Live. I'm your host, Shannon Mack, alongside the lovely Sheléa. Give it up for Sheléa, guys! Okay, so you almost made me cry last segment, and I'm glad you did not.
Aww.
Thank you for reminding me that I am enough.
Yes.
You are enough. The viewers, you are enough.
Yeah.
But we were talking about Mental Health Awareness Month,
Yeah.
which we are currently in.
Yeah.
And I have a wonderful therapist that is joining us today. Her name is Tila Allen of Rain in Us. You guys give it up! So, Sheléa, you know we see the glory But there's always a story.
Yeah.
So what's your story?
Ooh, where do I start?
What's the struggle? Because I know it can't always be
Wow.
like peaches and cream and lovely.
No. You know, I mean, I think what I'm grateful for is that I'm recognizing that there will always be a struggle. And you know, that's the tension, I think, of life. And so you just try to figure out how to weather it and realize I'm grateful for everything that's amazing that's happening, and I'm grateful for the times that are not so easy, because I know that's going to make me stronger and a better human being, a more empathetic human being. And so I know just in the past there's been times where I have struggled with almost protecting my heart. And it's this thing of, I think it's for me at least, I've recognized that there's layers, there's levels to it, so of why I struggle with that. So one is this idea of just because I'm strong enough to carry it doesn't mean that I should. And that was a lesson.
You're preaching
that,
on today. Come on, Pastor Sheléa.
I'm still, you know.
Pastor Sheléa Melody, come on.
Girl, let me tell you something, because, you know, when, you know, that's why they're now saying check on your strong friends.
Listen.
Because we're seeing, I think now more than ever, is that people that seem like they have all together and seem like they have so much going, they're taking their lives.
Yes.
You know, we're seeing that more than ever before. And so, I haven't necessarily struggled with those thoughts, but it's just the idea of I need to start protecting my heart and making sure that I'm reminding myself that I'm worthy of peace.
Right.
And you know,
You're worthy of peace.
I'm worthy of peace.
So,
Yeah.
Tila, here's my question. What about those that don't know how to remind themselves that they are worthy of peace?
Absolutely. Hey, ladies. Hey, Shannon. Hi. Love your song. You know, I love talks about mental health, and for the individuals who may not have the awareness, because we can't change what we're unaware of, and we can't give what we don't have. Yeah. And so for those individuals, it always comes back to the self first, and figuring out, what is it that I need? How am I able to, in a sense, reparent myself? What does that look like? Because we may not have had that mom, that friend, that father to give us those parenting needs as children. And so as adults, we have to be able to learn how to give that to ourselves. And that can be extremely hard. But it starts with the awareness of saying, hey, maybe there is something that I need to dig a little deeper in and to identify first. And then once I'm able to have the awareness, then I can question it. Where did this come from?
Right.
Where did this stem from? And then after that, you can make a choice and say, hey, do I want to continue to react how I have been, or am I going to respond a little bit differently so that I can change how I think, change how I behave, and actually show up differently today in the present instead of how I've been maybe showing up in my past, or even what has been passed on from maybe generations of how we react and respond to things.
Right.
And then the last thing is you can practice some new skills. The brain can be rewired for wellness, just how it's rewired for maybe stress and trauma. And so it takes practice.
Right.
And we'll be able to get some of those skills and tools and techniques.
I have another quick question. How do you become aware that you need to be aware?
And that is the work, and how she talked about, you know, we're constantly having these conversations, right? But the work is where we need to start, and that is looking yourself in the mirror. And the hardest person to face is yourself.
Right.
And so once you actually take that stance and say, hey, I need to accept my flaws, I need to accept my shortcomings, I can embrace that there are so many intricate aspects of myself that may not be pretty in this moment, but I am connecting with her, with him, with they, whoever that is within me, and I'm able to say, yes, this happened to me. And knowing you're not responsible for what happened to you, but you are 100% responsible for your healing, your journey, and being able to look in the mirror and say, I gotta work on some things.
Okay, y'all give it up for Tila.
That's a good word right there.
Yes, y'all, we can do better than that. Give it up for Tila. Yes.
Yeah, I love that. I love everything about that. And I think it's also, I love what you said about just taking the responsibility at some point, because I think so many times you can stay in that victim space, and you almost become, it almost becomes a comfort.
Yeah.
You know, and you feel like you can blame every reaction and every response on that real trauma that really happened, and it's legitimate. But if you don't take that next step and say, okay, yes, I acknowledge that this was messed up and it happened to me, or something was done to me in whatever way, I now can't use that as a reason for not evolving.
Right.
And not growing.
I think the issue is that how do you get there? I think people like struggle with the bridge to get there.
Yeah.
Because that sounds great and amazing, and I'm so glad that some of us have the gift of clarity and know that self-awareness is a thing for you to get to where. But I think it's that, like, gotta cross that bridge. You know what I mean? So
But isn't it like, I mean, I hear you, because I feel like, going back to when I was saying earlier, I was married before, and I know what it feels like to feel ashamed and you know, that, wow, I said something in front of all these people and I'm failing, you know, I failed. And I remember there was so much bitterness, and I was so cynical about love, but you just keep waking up every morning, and by some miracle one day you're changed. And I think it's the same way with self-awareness. Sometimes you just, it's almost like the wind. You don't see it.
Right.
You just feel it, and you know that somehow you've been changed.
Right.
And it's not necessarily just one thing. Sometimes it is an epiphany, but sometimes it's gradual. It's a lot of things. It's just recognizing that, okay, I need to do something different.
Right. Right.
You know,
Did
and
you
nobody can force you to do it.
Right.
You know.
Did you ever have a moment, do you remember the moment that you like felt better? The moment that you felt worthy? Was there a moment for you?
I don't remember I remember a very, very specific turning point. I remember first off, at my first wedding, I wrote this song called I'm Sure It's You. And it's crazy because literally it gets played for weddings around the world.
Is that the one where the ballerina came out?
The ballerina, yes. That was so. I've had to make peace with that song, and it's. I love that it's been able to make so many brides so happy, because it's that moment where they're coming down the aisle. So I remember, you know, I was still asked to sing that song after my marriage failed, and
was that song a trigger?
It was like, I was so cynical. I would be singing it, and I would just be in my mind like, just wait, y'all, just wait. It's gonna get really bad. But that was just the cynical Shay that just was still in her bitterness and you know, shame. Yeah. And so I kind of hated weddings. Wow. And I had to keep singing for them. And so I remember a girlfriend of mine, she invited me to come to a wedding with her. I wasn't doing anything, just to come with her. And I remember I enjoyed the wedding. And that's when it hit me that I had been healed. And I was just like, I remember going to my car and I cried like a baby, because I was like, wow, I've been healed with this. And like I said, there was not a moment that it said, you are now abracadabra healed. It just, it was just that realization when I loved the wedding. I walked away like, wow, that was really beautiful. I was like, you loved a wedding, you enjoyed it. God has healed you.
I know for me, you just instilled so much faith, because I really did have a moment or two where I felt like it is what it is, you know? And I really do think that is not a good, for me, I'm gonna speak for myself, that it's not the greatest place to be in, you know, because I feel like you block your blessings that way. And it's crazy because I know these things on a surface, but you know, when you get the mind and the heart connected, that's when you're in, you know, alignment with what you're supposed to receive and manifestation and all those things. But I did have a moment where those two weren't in sync.
Yeah.
And weren't connected. So thank you for sharing that story. I needed to hear that.
Absolutely.
I really did.
Absolutely.
And then you know us women, we have like this thing where we're of a certain age and we put pressure on ourselves.
Yes.
Why am I not married yet?
Yes.
Why don't I have a kid yet?
Yeah.
Or why am I not whatever, you know? So
Yeah.
I really appreciate that story.
You know,
Thank
I
you.
always tell myself that with God there is no time.
Okay.
So things that don't put God on a timeline, don't put God on a deadline, and our dreams don't have expiration dates.
Okay.
So you just live, do you every day, like the best you. And as cliche as that sounds, it's like just celebrate what's happening right now. So I want you to look around. Look around. Look at everything. You did this. You brought yourself to this moment by God's grace. And that's something to celebrate. That's something to take in right now and like celebrate that this is huge. This is amazing.
Thank you.
And you're here.
Thank you. And with that being said, we are going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to play a game of Petty or Mimosa! Welcome back to Pedis and Mimosas Live. I'm your host, Shannon Mack. Please do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Shannon Mack TV. Hit me up on Instagram. I am Shannon Mack. Please follow Shelea. Yes, Shelea Music, right?
Sheléa Music, SHELEA Music.
Okay.
Yes.
All right now. Y'all give it up one more time for Shelea. One more time.
Thank you,
I'm
darling.
having a great time.
Me too.
Great conversation. Great drinks.
Woo.
Yo, did you get the cocktail caviar? Oh, you.
No.
I keep on forgetting you on this little stupid diet. I need you to get up off that stupid diet, girl.
Let me just get to my goal and then we can talk.
Maybe I should join you. You know what? I was like, look, I'm coming back and I'm doing this show. Y'all gonna get the COVID plus 15. If it's negative 15, if it's times 15, I wouldn't care. If I was coming on here at 800 pounds, y'all was gonna get it.
This is COVID plus 25. So listen,
but seriously, you really don't look like you gained 25 pounds.
Thank you.
It might be in your head.
It's on the scale. But this is the thing. I always say numbers aren't important, but you still have to just know where your goals are,
Yes.
and sometimes you have to look at some benchmarks of where those goals are.
Shelea,
So,
I'm going to get there one day.
yeah.
I'm for real.
It's a process, but you know what? You're active. You're doing your thing. So it'll happen.
How my shoulders is looking, how my
looking
sleeves
good.
is looking. But I have cocktail caviar.
Nice.
It's infused boba pops in my drink.
Oh, I love.
Yo, when you get off this little silly thing you doing, I'm gonna have to hook you up, for real.
I could have still had some little boba at the bottom though, couldn't I?
It's infused.
Oh, it's infused.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna stick to my little drink over
Okay.
here. Though. Okay.
But y'all got the cocktail. She need to re-up. And make sure you drop the cocktail caviar in her thing, okay?
Can I get
All right.
a refill?
Jess. So we're gonna play a game.
Okay.
I created this game called Petty or Mimosa.
Wait a second.
So you have that cute little bowl next to you, right?
Okay, I see
And
it.
it has a bunch of questions in it.
Okay.
So either the questions are gonna require a petty response,
Ooh.
or the questions are petty.
Okay.
But if you don't want to deal with our pettiness and you don't want to answer
Take
the
a
questions,
sip.
you're gonna have to take a sip.
Take a sip. Okay.
Can you imagine you had like
I
cocktail caviar in there?
I
or
know,
if you-
because I've been trying not to be petty. I've been trying to turn that down, but you know, it can come up. It can come back. So we
Your
gonna see.
drink, an energy boost is popping though, right?
Yes, it's
Okay, cool.
amazing. It's amazing. So should we start?
Time for another game of Petty or Mimosa. Give it up, give it up!
Okay. Oh, this is. How can I
Read it,
say-
read
this
it.
is a drink. Okay. Did you give up the nookie before or after marriage? Big sip.
Right. Mind your business. That's all. Just mind your business, right?
Mind your damn business, okay?
Well-
No, but you know, I think it's a great question, but I don't think, first of all, we need to be defined by that as women, whether you do that or not. So
Right.
it's our choice. It's our choice, and you're not defined by it.
It is what it is, right?
Yeah.
So you want to pick another question?
Oh God, it's starting there. Wait a second. Okay. See, read it. She woke up and chose violence. Okay. Stevie Wonder or Quincy Jones? What?
And these are two greats, y'all, that she has worked with, that she's connected to. So she is.
Oh my God, they're both mentors of mine. Stevie Wonder has been on all my albums. Quincy Jones has been such a mentor, and in fact, my first PBS special, it was called Quincy Jones Presents Sheléa. So, thank you. You can clap for that. Oh, I no way.
We getting you drunk off that energy
My
boost.
heart wouldn't let me choose. Like, honestly, my heart couldn't let me choose, because both of them have been such angels in my life, and I love them so much. So,
All right. We got one more question for you.
Can it be something I could actually answer? Let me see. Oh, shit.
What is it?
Will Smith or Chris Rock?
Okay, one of them chose violence that day.
Or maybe both.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe both. You know, this is a tough one, and I feel like we're all tired of hearing about it, right? We're probably all tired of hearing about it, but you know, I've never met Chris Rock. This is gonna be, I'm gonna try to make this a very short answer, but I've never met Chris Rock, but I have met Will Smith. And in fact, some of you guys may or may not know, I sing the theme song for All of Us. That was the show
That's crazy,
that
'cause I didn't know it.
I wish that we could take the time to see. Okay, I will do the whole thing.
Shelea, when you posted it, I was like, say word. What?
Yeah, mama ain't new to this.
I love
Mama's not
it.
new to this. But yeah, so I remember meeting Will and Jada, actually. It's crazy. Willow was 2. And,
Wow.
and Jaden was like maybe 4, the sweetest, most beautiful kids, and I just remember Jada was so kind and so down to earth. Will, you know when you meet someone and it's like, I don't know, it's when you're talking with someone that you maybe just met, you don't really know them well, and you're like they're around like they're people that they do know. He included me like I was one of his people, like eye contact, like, you know, I don't know, I look at those little things. Those are like little things that show me that you're a good person.
Right.
And so I found him to be so kind and gentle, but that doesn't mean that what he did wasn't out of line. But as I said to some of my, you know, some of my people online, I was saying that what's so hard about this whole situation is that it's complicated for Black women, because there have been so many instances where we are not defended publicly.
We're never defended.
You know, and so even if it's done in a inappropriate and maybe even toxic way,
Right.
it still feels good to us.
Right.
You know, and
That's
so
crazy.
Yeah, and
Perspective.
so that's something else to unpack.
Right. We definitely got to unpack that.
As Black women, so I really saw both sides. But then there's another part of me that was looking at Chris Rock and seeing how he handled it.
Yeah.
So professional and able to still be in that moment and like, you know, really not react.
I think they revoked Chris Rock's Brooklyn card.
Really?
Cause all the Brooklynites is like, if you was really from Brooklyn, you would have really hit, like, honestly.
But is that the only way to show strength, though?
True.
You know what I mean?
True.
Yeah.
Can I be honest?
Yeah.
Full transparency.
Yeah.
I think the whole thing was fake.
Yeah.
I think the entire thing was a setup.
Really?
Yes. Yes.
Even with Will and the 10-year ban and all of that?
Yes, there was a reason behind it, and I feel like we were distracted from something. Something major
Yeah.
around the world happened that we weren't paying attention to because we busy paying attention to the shenanigans between Will and Chris.
Yeah.
And Will being the icon that he is. Why? First of all, you laughed at it first.
Yeah.
And then when you saw your wife's reaction, that's when you decided to defend her. Like, it's weird. The whole thing's weird to me.
The only reason why that part's not weird to me is because sometimes you can, like, first of all, I know for me, I have laughed nervously when I wanted to do something else. So sometimes laughing is just it's a
Natural reaction.
protective mechanism sometimes, and it's a defense mechanism, and you like laugh it off. That's why that's even like a phrase. Like, but I think, and as he said in his apology later, he said so many times, sometimes we're so used to we know what comes with the job, but we all have our breaking points.
Yeah. Oh, Will was. Oh God.
And
of course.
I don't know him personally. I had that one interaction that really made an impression on me. So I don't know what he's going through inside. I don't know the ins and outs of he and Jada's relationship, and maybe him feeling the need to show up for her in that moment. You know, maybe there was another moment. Again, this is all speculation. I don't know if there was another moment that maybe he has felt guilty that he didn't show up, maybe the way that resonated with her.
Right.
And so maybe he overshot it. You know what I mean?
Right.
But
let me ask you this.
Yeah.
What if that was you and Philip?
Ooh. Again, I'm not gonna judge anybody because again, we all have a story that makes us do what we do.
Right.
But Philip wouldn't have gotten on that stage. I would have stopped him before he even got on that stage.
You think Jada should have stopped him?
Well, again, like I said, I'm talking about Sheléa and Philip right now.
Right, got you.
And the way that I would protect my man in that moment is that I would see that first of all, Tom Cruise doesn't have an Oscar. Do you know how hard it is to even get a role that is Oscar nominated?
Right.
Let alone win the Oscar.
Right.
So to me, I would have protected that moment for my
sure.
husband to make sure that nothing would have taken away from just how incredible that was for him in that moment.
That's a
So,
great point.
yeah,
Clap to that, y'all. Yeah.
But again, like I said, this is no judgment on anybody, on Jada, on Will, on anyone. This is just what I could now say in retrospect, because when you're in the moment, you don't know.
Right.
So, you know, but to me, that's what protection and I don't know. That's what protection and love would look like for me in my current relationship right now.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
I'm not so sure what I would do if that was my
what would
man.
you do? What do you feel?
In private, I probably wouldn't be like, baby, yes. But in public, I probably would have stopped. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. But at first of all, I was shocked. I was like, wait.
We all were.
Did this really happen?
I was screaming to Philip in the next. I was like, baby, come on! Because I watched it live. We had to rewind it. You know, it was like Sunday. I was in the bed watching the Oscars, and I was just like, wait, no. That. And then at first I thought it was a joke, like everybody else did.
Yeah.
But it was like when it was like, don't keep my wife's name. That's when you knew that it was like, okay, this is not a joke.
He could have handled it different. I feel like if he would have walked up there and like cussed him out without cussing him out, and gave him a piece of like his mind intellectually, that would have had way more impact, and it would have made Chris feel. That's the reason why I feel like it was a setup. And then too, I'm only gonna mention it. We don't have to dig deep into it. But I was reading somewhere. Well, somebody DM'd me and said that it's a ritual that it's an embarrassment thing.
A shame ritual.
Yes,
I saw
thank
that.
you.
I
A
saw
shame
that.
ritual.
I saw that.
And then I started reading up on it, and I was like, this is really real. This is a real thing that celebrities do for whatever, you know, for sacrifice, or I don't know. But the more I watched the slap, the more it just looked fake to me. It looked like a TV slap. Like you really did not slap this dude.
Chris looked hurt afterward though.
But they're actors.
That's true. That's true. But you know, and I have another thing on Chris. I really do love him as just an artist and everything that he does. But one thing that I did tell my husband was, I said, I remember when he came out with that documentary.
Mm-hmm. The Good Hair?
Good Hair. Mm-hmm. And I kind of felt, you know better, Chris. You know better. You have two black daughters. Like, what's up with this? And you created that documentary because they came to you and said that they didn't like their hair and they didn't feel beautiful and all of these other, you know, things that they were dealing with living in this society. Mm-hmm. So to joke on someone's hair, it's, you know, even though I think another group is saying, well, G.I. Jane was hot. I mean, Demi Moore looked amazing in G.I. Jane, you know? Yeah. But still the fact that you know kind of the underlying things in the black community when you see a woman with no hair, you don't know what her story is.
A lot of people have been so insensitive towards the whole, you know, alopecia, baldness or whatever. Like, that's a whole nother, you know, situation, you know?
And then I heard he didn't even write the joke. I did hear that. Yeah. I heard that he didn't even write the joke. I mean, but you know, there's so many things swirling, like, you know.
Girl, we're gonna have to continue this on part 2 of Pedis and Mimosas Live.
When we'll know.
Listen, but thank you so much for being my guest.
Oh, thank you so much for having me.
It's always a joy to chit chat. Girl, when you get back to New York, hello.
I know.
Sheléa, stop playing.
Okay, so my mother in love is turning 80 in July. So I'm definitely gonna be there for that at the very least.
Okay.
So
you gotta
we're gonna hook up.
Definitely.
Yes.
Thank you so much for being my guest. I have to send a big. How do you like your pedicure?
Oh, it's amazing.
Yes.
Amazing.
Absolutely.
I'm all glittery, shining, all like sparkly.
Yes, the nail polish, amazing.
Yeah.
A-Lever Beauty. Oh.
Yes.
Them gel nail polishes, girl.
It's beautiful.
Amazing.
It's beautiful.
Yes, amazing. But thank you so much again for being my guest.
Thank you.
We definitely have to do this again.
Yeah.
How did you guys enjoy your drinks?
Amazing. They were so good. Thank
Rich,
you. Thank you.
Before we wrap up, can you pass me a slurp shot? So for all the shots that she was supposed to take, I'm just going to take a slurp shot. Vegetarian Jello shots. Everybody in the audience. All right. Wait. Pass me some more. Catch. Slurp shots.
First you gotta learn how to throw them.
Okay, come on, put the Tom Brady on. Put the Tom Brady on. There it is.
Slurp shots.
Oh, good catch. I see you over there.
All right, we all gonna take a shot before we wrap up. Let's all take a shot.
Yes.
West B, you want one?
Yeah.
We're gonna toast with our Jello shots, with our slurp shots. We are toasting to survival, whatever it is that you are going through.
Yes.
Keep pushing through. You got this.
Yes.
You are enough. I am enough.
Yes.
We are all enough.
Yes.
All right, and thank you.
And you survived your first show. So let's give it up for this. This is the first. You will never have another first show.
Right. Thank you.
So celebrate this.
Thank you so much.
And everything that brought you to it, all the things that were easy, the things that were difficult, brought you to this moment. So
thank you.
So here you
Cheers.
go. Yay!
And please tune into more episodes of Pedis and Mimosas Live. West B, take it away, sis.